Hi there, welcome back to Let's Cook with Michelle. Today I'm going to make a concoction. I'm going to make a strawberry crunch trifle. I've seen lots of different things for strawberry crunch cake on TikTok and places like that. So I have a vanilla cake that is just about done in the oven behind me. I have a whole pack of the golden Oreos already chopped up. I have a stick of melted butter. So you take the stick of melted butter and you mix in strawberry Jello mix. I've got a family size 0 sugar one. Mix that in with the butter. This is, I thought, Valentine's Day coming up, let's do something kind of fun and Valentine's themed. And I have family coming over tomorrow for a football game, so I thought, well, perfect time to make this because I can share it with people and not have it just sitting in my house for me to eat. So, all right, so I've got this all blended up. And now I've got my bag of my cookies here. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in. Get this all mixed together and incorporated. I've got lots of things going into this layer. I've got this, I've got vanilla pudding, I've got the vanilla cake, I've got fresh strawberries, Cool Whip. I think that's it. But yeah, figured we'll layer this and make it nice and fun and pretty. I don't have a trifle dish. Last time I made something in a trifle, I had my sister's dish, so I'm just going to put it in a candy jar because it's a nice big glass candy jar. So we'll put it in that and make it look pretty. And I'm going to lay this out on a cookie pan to kind of dry out a bit. There's my cake. I'll pull that out. Gonna let that cool for a little bit. And I'm going to pop this in the oven and bake it and let it get a little crispy. I'm just slicing up some fresh strawberries to put in the layers of the trifle. Still waiting on things to cool just a little bit and the crumble to cook for on top. So I will be back in just a minute. So I have everything all cooled down. I did realize with my strawberry crunch mix, I added in the full stick of butter and I meant to add in half a stick. So it ended up being softer than I wanted, not as powdery as I wanted. So I ended up broiling it to cook out some of the moisture. And then I broke it up in my bag. And so now I have a crumbly mix like I want. I would recommend doing half the amount of butter, half a stick of butter, so you don't run into the problem that I did. But I have, my cake mix is already done. So I just cubed it up. I just cut it lengthways and then side to side. So I've got cubes of the cake. I'll move this lid. So here's my glass jar. Like I said, you could use a trifle dish, but I just thought this glass candy jar will be just fine. And I'm just gonna layer this just so that it looks nice and gets all the different ingredients broken up here. All right, so we've got some of the cake in there. Now I'll do some of my strawberry crumbles. I have some vanilla pudding that I made earlier and I have set in the fridge. You could do chocolate pudding to go like the whole chocolate strawberry mix, that's always good. And the nice thing when you're putting it up to in a glass dish is you want to try getting all the way up to the edge so you can see all the nice pretty layers of all the different ingredients you're incorporating. But with a trifle, it doesn't have to be perfect, you know? You just layer it as you want. I'll use half of this. I used 2 boxes of the sugar-free vanilla pudding for this. I tried to do sugar-free when I can. Obviously some of this is not sugar-free, but I used 2 1.34 ounce boxes of the pudding. And I did add an extra, I added some vanilla extract in with this pudding when I was making it to give it a little bit more vanilla flavor. Now let's do some strawberries. As before, get it right up to the edge. You can take some and kind of push them just like that. So you see the pretty strawberry there. All right. Now I have Cool Whip. I'm going to do a thin layer of Cool Whip. I want to make sure to save some for on top. Okay. Smush this around. Again, try to get up to the edge. And then I did find that I had some strawberry topping in my fridge, and I thought, well, what a perfect time to use it. We aren't using it for anything else. I don't have a lot of it, so I'm just going to use it in here, incorporate it. Okay, let's do some more of this cake. Throw a few more strawberries in there. And we'll do the rest of the pudding. I think my candy dish worked out just fine. This is very common for how I cook in my house. I just use something that I have. Look at what I have and just make a concoction with what I have. So this candy dish worked out just fine instead of a trifle dish. But you could do these layers, you know, nice and pretty in something smaller. Some little individual serving dishes, some little mason jars with some lids would be cute. Whatever you want. Okay, pudding's all gone. Let's put in some more crunch. Do a good layer of this here, make sure it goes up to the edge. And the rest of this I'll put on top. So let's see, let's put in a little bit more cake. I have a lot of cake left. This is a big dessert. Gonna feed a lot of people, which is just fine. I've got people coming over tomorrow that will be happy to polish this off for me, so I am not worried. All right. I've got that. Let's do the remaining of the Cool Whip. No, let's do a little bit of the strawberry stuff here. I think this is a good spot to have the strawberry. Right on top of that cake. Okay, let's see. Now we've got Cool Whip. We'll go ahead and use all the rest of the Cool Whip on here. Filling it right up to the top. All right. Put some more crunch. That gave me some more space to put my crunch on top. Boy, this is a big tub of dessert. All right, let me clean up my mess. I'll top this with a few strawberries and we are done. My deck squirrelies will thank me for this. Okay, let's go ahead and put a few pretty strawberries on top. Finish it off. All right, it is done. This is a load, but she's done. You want to test it out? Should we test it out? Okay. Okay, let's taste this. It's gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to get clear to the bottom, but I layered all the different things, so we'll just be able to get some of each thing if I just go part way down. Just want to get a little bit of that pudding. Okay, we have to taste this before everybody comes over tomorrow to make sure everything's okay, right? And you wouldn't be happy if you didn't get to see how it tasted, so let's taste it. You can see all the different things in here. I can see Cool Whip, the crumble, strawberries, cake. There's pudding over here, all kinds of stuff. I'll try taking a bite over here, where I can hopefully get everything. Let's see, pudding. I want to get a piece of cake in here. Oof. It's just everywhere. Yum. Okay. All right. Cheers. My crumble turned out kind of chewy because I broiled it to cook it. It's good. The strawberry flavor and the fact that it's chewy with the cake, the Cool Whip, pudding, strawberries. That is really good. If you like strawberry things, try this out for Valentine's Day. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and share my videos, subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Have a good day. Happy Valentine's Day. Yum.